Marcy Fascia with Fascia Law. Today we're going to talk about what is an expungement. A lot of people will call the office and ask about trying to get something off their record. They may not even know the term for it, but that's what an expungement is it's a legal vehicle to try to clear an arrest or a case or something off of your record. And people want to do this for a lot of reasons. They may want to do it just because they don't like the idea of having something on their record. They may want to do it because if they're going to have a background check in the future, they don't want it to show up. And you could have background checks for employment, you could have background checks for housing applications, lots of different reasons to get it done. So, like I said, what it is basically clearing your record. There's two different types of expungement. So one of them is called Section 991 expungement. It's kind of a more basic expungement. So I'll talk about that one today, and then later I'll tell you guys about the Section 18 expungement that's a little bit deeper, a little bit more involved. So Section 991 expungement, that comes into play if you have been arrested and had a court case filed against you and you got a deferred sentence. If you're in that situation, you probably know what a deferred sentence is because you got one. Hopefully your lawyer explained it to you. But a deferred sentence is basically where you are found guilty, but you are not sentenced. Your sentencing date is set off for a period of time. Could be 6 months, could be 5 years, whatever. And then when your sentencing date comes up, if you're on probation for that period of time, if you do everything you're supposed to do during that period of probation, pay all your fines, do your classes, whatever, and stay out of trouble, then that case gets dismissed. So that's kind of all the background to lead us up to the Section 991 expungement. So when the 991 expungement comes into place, after your deferred sentence has been dismissed, then you're eligible for a 991 expungement. And so your lawyer or you can prepare the paperwork to request that expungement. Everything gets processed, and if the judge and the DA and everybody sign off on it, everything goes well, and it gets granted, then the case that you had the deferred sentence on is taken off of your it's taken off of public record. So you can't just go on OSCN, if you know what that website is. It's the Oklahoma State Court Network that shows cases that are pending in Oklahoma or that have been resolved or handled in Oklahoma. So it takes it off public record. I kind of shouldn't go down that rabbit hole. I'm going to overcomplicate this. But basically, the 991 expungement, you're eligible if you had a deferred sentence. Your deferred sentence is over. Then you can go and file paperwork or have an attorney file paperwork for you that will dismiss that case and have it taken off of public record. So like I said, I'll talk about the Section 18 expungement. It's a little bit more complicated and a little bit more thorough, but the 991 is super cool because, like I said, it takes it off public record, so somebody can't just Google and find out that you had this case online. All right, if you have any questions, let us know. See ya.